Hey guys, welcome back to Fratelli Fumatori, aka Smoking Bros. We got another Around the Table, and this is an episode where we like to bring guests on the show. All right, today we got a guy here. Right, he's the only guy I know who is man enough to go up to a fucking bar and order a pink Whitney shot. All right, this is my boy Dan.
I got a little backup pink Whitney right here.
We have a present for you.
Ooh, thank
Yeah,
you.
we got you a pink Whitney shot.
That is beautiful. Should I do it on the air?
Yeah, you got to chug it right now.
Nobody wants to share it.
Absolutely not.
No.
Not only that, I had nothing to do with this, Dan. It was them.
Well, you had some of it the other last week.
Did he say he liked it?
Oh, is that what this is?
I believe
I
he
took
did.
a taste of it.
Wait a second.
It would kill me.
You drank some Whitney?
Guess he
It would
didn't.
kill me. I would have heartburn the whole fucking
Really?
night.
If you,
Oh,
if you
God,
drink a
yes.
lot of it, there's a lot of acid reflux involved there.
Yep.
Well, cheers.
But I love it.
Cheers.
I got my whiskey too,
Cheers.
but we'll start off with the good stuff.
Yeah, that shit would burn all night.
Yeah, I'd be in
Sorry.
That would kill me.
We had to embarrass you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm very proud to say I'm a pink Whitney drinker.
I used to drink vodka and grapefruit juice, but I couldn't do it anymore because it fucking heartburn.
Wasn't it pink
kills me.
lemonade?
Yeah, it's like a
Well,
pink
now his
lemonade.
is pink, but I used to do vodka and grapefruit juice. That used to be my drink back in the day.
It's fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Who drinks
after a while,
grapefruit juice?
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah.
disgusting.
it's fucking amazing.
That's awful.
It's a good drink, and I would drink it if I didn't have heartburn out my ass.
Flavored vodka in any way, or just
No, just straight up
and
vodka
grapefruit?
with grapefruit juice.
You also got to remember, this is probably back in like 1945.
80.
Oh, 80, sorry.
Definitely.
Not only that, I also used to drink. What the fuck was it? Fuck, I'm having a brain fart right now. But I just had it in my head, but now I can't think about it.
Wasn't it
I can't
vodka
think of what it
cranberry?
was. That was my father's drink. Was vodka? Vodka and orange juice was my dad's.
So screwdriver. Isn't that
Yeah.
a screwdriver?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I got addicted to gin and tonics.
Oh,
Ew.
I had a gin and tonic phase. Now
Yeah.
I find gin absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, so do I.
Disgusting.
I can't drink. I can't drink it because I've had very bad experiences every time I drank it.
yeah, you probably
Share-
got sick
share-
as a
share
fucking
those.
dog.
Every New Year's Eve, Nikki ends up throwing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's always
Every
because
year, dude.
it was always because I was drinking gin and tonics.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. So the one, this was ridiculous. The one was New Year's Eve. It was this new bar in what was that, Croydon?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? High Tides.
High tides. Yeah.
High Tides.
Yeah.
When they first opened up, they did a New Year's Eve, all you can drink, all you can eat, and it was like $50.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
And-
that's
it was
my
nice.
style.
It was nice.
That's
And
a fucking
they
deal.
Ubered you home
Wow.
Wow.
for $50.
That's,
All you can eat, all you can drink. Dan, when I tell you they gave me 3 glasses of gin and tonic and I dropped them and shattered the glass and they handed me a new one. They handed me another.
He didn't just shatter it. He shattered the one and then proceeded to push it to the bar.
Yeah, like off the bar into the bar.
Wait, how
And
did,
they still were serving me.
They
I
still
thought you meant you
served it.
dropped it on the ground. How did you shatter
No.
it on the bar?
So exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I can't tell you. But I should have been cut off after the first one.
Yeah.
They kept serving me, man. At the end of the night, I was on the dock puking
It
into
wasn't
the
a
freaking.
dock.
What was it?
It was just grass
Oh.
area and water.
I mean, there is a dock there.
Yeah.
There is, but
I
it
was
not.
I was just laying in the grass, just
By the
all
way,
over the place.
by the way, R.I.P. That place just closed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sadly.
That's a
Oh.
shame.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah,
I
it
liked
was
It
nice.
was. It's. I mean, it's great in the summer. But when they changed from High Tides to whatever the new thing was, the food was disgusting. First of all, so anyone that went there to eat once did not go twice. Sorry, High Tides, but
Well, they're not in business no more, right?
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want about
I
them.
could say when they did that all you can eat, I didn't like the food either.
Oh, I did. I thought the
didn't.
food was art.
I didn't like it.
Well, it was different ownership when it was High Tides. They named
Oh, they changed it?
It was called Dockside, I think, when it closed.
Oh, really?
Either way, it closed a couple weeks ago for
Oh, wow.
That's a shame.
for good. Apparently, I love that place in the
Yeah.
summer. Going there, sitting outside, just
they had, like,
having a beer.
They had fish bowls too, like not fish bowls. They had the buckets. Yeah,
I wasn't even aware of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
It
had
was
like
a
a
big
it was
ass
like a
bucket.
big drink just in a bucket.
I mean, I've had buckets that like
Yeah.
beach bars and
Yeah.
stuff. I wasn't aware Dockside or High Tides or whatever it is had them.
that shit was good.
It was good.
Damn, maybe I should read the drink menu and not just order
Order
Pink Whitney.
Nah, but that was my go-to was gin and tonics, man. I don't know what it was. I tried it one time and I fell in love with it.
Yeah, you guys went crazy with that for a
But
while.
we were also like huge IPA drinkers, and we liked that like hoppy. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's how the gin and tonic was. It was like that piney hoppy taste.
No, it was just too dry for me. Gin was too dry.
Yeah, the tonic somehow brings it around, but yeah, not for me anymore. Circling back slightly, if you go to an all-you-can-drink and you don't end up puking, you probably
you failed.
didn't do it right.
Yeah.
I didn't puke, but I was hammered out of my goddamn mind.
I remember the Uber ride home
Good
too.
thing they had the Ubers.
We had to
What did
pull
we do?
over like
Pull
10
over
times.
10 times, yeah. And then I got out
Wait,
of
for him to
Yeah.
puke.
I got out of the Uber crawling
Back.
into the apartment.
It was great.
It
So-
was nuts.
So this wasn't you weren't at where you currently live.
No,
No.
this was years ago.
This
It
was
right
back
when,
here.
when High Tides first opened up.
We were
Yeah, we
living
lived
right
in
back
the
here.
apartments over
I can't remember the name of it.
The apartments.
Yeah.
Like right across Lincoln Highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, them ones right there on the corner.
Next to
Yeah.
the gas station.
They use some of those apartments as college dorms
Yes.
for
They do.
I thought they stopped that though.
No, I think
No,
they do.
no, I
I think the back
Yeah, that's
row.
what it used to be. Yeah.
you could be right. I'm going back like 15 years.
Yeah, they did, and then they stopped it because they built campuses on property.
Did they build more?
Yeah, I think they took out their soccer field and built.
Because their soccer team was
Trash.
trash.
Probably, I don't know.
It's a Bible college. How good could any of their sports teams
Yeah.
be?
I don't know. Wasn't Damon's friend a soccer player?
I don't know who's
Didn't he play there for soccer?
which
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
CJ?
The one that mom upset the girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. He played.
she was
soccer
upset at Halloween when we were at their house for the.
Why was she upset?
Wait, this year Halloween?
Yeah,
There. We're not getting into it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll get into it real quick.
You already know.
Oh, was it
But we're
about
not.
the
We're not
ex-girlfriend?
talking.
It was the one
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
dating.
yeah. I
Blah
got
blah
it.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this, but we can
Yeah,
move on
I don't
if we're
think
not.
you were. I don't think you were there at the time.
Yeah, he was.
Was he there?
Yeah, but I think you were out chasing Chloe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Usually am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so do you have any embarrassing drunken moments?
Yeah, like a ridiculous amount. I mean, let me think of. I was just talking about Mexico the other day,
Mhm.
and how like somehow you drink all day there and you don't get like super drunk.
Yep.
One time when I was in Mexico, I go to Mexico. I try to go at least once a year. One time on our first day there, so I start drinking. I usually. Fun fact, everyone, you can bring a quart-sized bag of airplane bottles onto an airplane on your carry-on.
I did not know that.
They cannot stop you. Whether you can drink them on the plane or not is up to the individual airline. But hey, let me get a Sprite.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, what are they gonna know? Yeah.
So I start drinking on the plane. Long story short, our first night there, I got so hammered, and my girlfriend at the time went back to the room because she was annoyed with me. I couldn't find the room. But I remembered like the view from our patio of the beach. So I like stumbled onto the beach to figure out where the patio was. Then tried to like walk back around the building into the hallway and figure out the correlation between front door and
That's
back
great.
door. And I just ended up crawling through the hallway, screaming my girlfriend's name
Until she opened.
until she woke up, opened the door,
That's
and
great.
He's outside. He's like 1, 2,
drug me inside.
4 up, 7 over.
I probably knocked on like 3 wrong doors.
That's great.
as well.
The one time I went to Mexico, I was drinking. This is my girly thing. Pina coladas is my.
Well,
I love pina coladas.
When you're in a tropical setting like that, you have to drink like the fruitier drinks. You're not going to chug whiskey.
Yeah. So that's what I was drinking the entire time we were in Mexico, and like even to the point where like the server came up, handed me one, and I gave him a $20 tip. And in Mexico, that's like holy crap.
Yeah.
And this
Yes.
guy did not leave my side. He kept bringing like if I had like this much left of the pina colada, I'd have a new one sitting right next to me. But then it was mid-afternoon. I was already hammered, and I had my phone in my pocket and decided to jump into the pool, not realizing my phone was in my pocket, and then destroyed my phone. Then I didn't have a phone the entire time. The rest of the time there.
Well, that was probably a positive. Yeah.
No, because I had to go buy a new phone when I got home.
Well, you got to take vacation pictures too, but I
Yeah.
guess Jenna just handled all
Well,
that.
yeah, Jenna did handle most of it.
You sure that was with Jenna?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only time. It was the only time he went.
Yeah.
Nah,
Wow,
it was a joke.
you're an idiot. It was a dumb joke.
It was horrible.
It was terrible.
That was a dad joke.
I thought it was pretty good.
Nah, I just thought it'd be funny if Jenna ever watches these, which she never does. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so-
sometimes her brother does, so you're going to throw me under the bus there.
yeah, but he don't count.
Amber better watch this one.
She won't.
I don't know if she normally watches them.
This
She
will be
doesn't.
the only one she ever watches.
She
think?
probably won't even watch that.
Yeah, she don't. She
Just
don't,
to- just
yeah, she'll watch this one.
Well,
Just to make sure we don't talk bad about her.
Well,
Is that what it is?
It's not only that; it's to find out his little secrets.
Yeah.
You know
no,
what
no,
I mean, kind of thing.
she's heard every embarrassing story I possibly have.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drunk embarrassing stories, but we're not going to spend the whole podcast on those.
I was gonna say for like the little bit of time we know you, I feel like you're an open book.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't just hold back. You say whatever.
Well, first of all, I've never had a drunken stupor. Where
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, what?
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Your 40th?
Yeah.
yeah, that was.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, it was
Are
fun.
you sure?
Oh, that was fun. But I
Drunk
never,
out of your
I've never
mind.
really ever had a where I was so drunk.
Yeah.
I've been so drunk I thought I was like hallucinating before.
Really?
I don't know what blood BAC
I think-
you need
I
to
was
get
gonna
to
say
for that.
that's
but-
a crazy amount of drunk.
Yeah.
I usually black out before that.
Yeah. I'm normally.
It's either that or there
Seeing
was something else
stars.
involved.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at times in my life.
Yeah.
It's like maybe.
We won't-
We're not
we-
going to talk about that here.
We won't get it. We won't get into that on family TV.
Yo, this ain't family.
Yeah, this is hardcore moments.
Really?
All right, who hasn't shared an embarrassing drunk story?
Joey. Oh no, Dad. Yeah, he's the only one.
Well, he kind of inferred something,
Yeah, I
but
already-
didn't get into it.
I don't.
My
really-
favorite.
I
My
couldn't
favorite.
really think of them.
My favorite funny moment, but it was like both of them kind of, but they weren't even really drunk. I don't even think you were that drunk. Is when we were outside at the fire and we're all sitting there and Jenna moved her chair back and
yeah,
tripped you.
Yeah.
Stripped him, and my dad took out my mom. Right? And we're all sitting there. When this happens, we're all like, because I mean, if anybody knows my mom, when she gets injured, it's like we're all like, we don't know if it's
She's very
serious or
Oh,
not.
shit.
And she just lifts up her glass. What'd she say?
She still had
I
her.
saved my drink.
I saved my drink.
Yeah.
She didn't even spill a drop.
Yeah.
Not even a drop.
Yeah.
And
That
after
was
that
great.
happened, funniest moment of my life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
That was
that was
funny.
so funny. And they're
Yeah.
just both on the ground, and we're all dying laughing.
Well, first of all, I wasn't drunk, but Jenna was.
Oh, Jenna
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
So that's why she kicked her chair out and tripped me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she did it like purposely as a trick for,
Well,
for you to
she
fall.
might
you know
have.
what?
You know?
I'm questioning that
Yeah.
whether she did that or not purposely.
Maybe.
But
Might
I did.
have.
I did take your mom out. We both went down to the ground. I don't know how we didn't get a scratch on us, but I guess it was from because we were drunk. So you know how you get out of shit when you're drunk.
Yeah, that's a
You take a fall a little different.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
If
a
we
little
were
funny.
straight, we would have both been fucking
yeah.
probably in the hospital.
Well, you guys woke up the next day, didn't she have like a massive bruise on her leg?
She did have a bruise, but no big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, she didn't was no lingering effects.
Yeah. If you were sober. Yeah. Sober?
Show,
Yeah.
show,
If you were
sober.
sober.
yeah, if we were sober,
You probably would have
we had to
broken
go to the
arm,
hospital.
broken back.
Oh, we would
Your
have to
hip
go to
would
the
have been
hospital.
dislocated.
Yo, I fucking took her out.
Oh, yeah, you did. That was
Yo,
hilarious.
it was just here it is.
Like when you see a football player get smashed, that's
Yes.
what happened.
That was exactly it. Yeah.
That was great.
Speaking of, you think Carolina gives the Birds a game this week?
No. Not even a chance.
I kind of think they do.
Not with our defense.
I heard something on 94.1 this week about Tyrese Maxey like stole Bryce Young's girlfriend.
Really?
No one else heard this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to fact check it, but they were talking about it on. Hugh Douglas was talking about it on the morning show on 94.1.
I didn't hear it.
Big revenge spot for Bryce Young.
Nah.
Philly stole his girlfriend.
He's not going to be able to take our defense.
Nah.
And what do they got? Miles Sanders as the running back?
Well, their best defender's injured too, so
Yeah.
they really have nothing to stop anyone.
Well, you got to remember too, the team that's down the most they're going to. I think it's going to be a competitive game.
That's what I just asked, and you
Yeah.
said no way.
No, I didn't say that. They said that. No, it's always going to be competitive.
Yeah.
Anybody can win at any time.
No.
Do I think we're going to lose? Absolutely not.
No, I don't think they're going to lose. But
Well, my first thought is they're going to kill them.
I'm going to give you a prediction right here,
But I don't
right
want
now.
to say that because
Saquon Barkley, 3 touchdowns for 300 yards.
Yep.
300.
Yep.
Yeah.
What would that parlay pay? 300 yards and 3
A
touchdowns.
lot of money.
It's like a 4,000 to 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet it right now.
Put it in.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Nah, he's not going to have
Nah,
300.
not 3. I don't think 300 either, but I think like 250.
I say 180 to 200.
I mean, the three touchdowns are tough because anytime they get within the 2, it goes to Jalen,
Yeah, I know.
which I
Yeah.
love for my fantasy team, but sucks for Saquon's
Yeah.
MVP chances.
Yeah.
Nah, he'll get it. Josh Allen's gonna fall apart the second half.
I mean, if he breaks the rushing record, he's getting MVP.
Oh, he's definitely MVP.
But I think that's the only way. Otherwise, it's going to a quarterback like it always does.
Well, you have to remember, though, the games that the Eagles have to play, we don't really have much competition except for maybe Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but also they're gonna not want to play him as much to save him for the playoffs too. You don't
That's
want to
true,
get him
too.
injured.
Yeah, you don't
Well,
wanna
that's
hurt him.
been the
Yeah.
big debate on 94.1 all week,
Yeah.
whether to rest him or go for the record.
Yeah.
I say go for the record.
Well, I'd say you have to play him because you still have a shot at the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Like Detroit could easily lose to Buffalo
Yeah.
and Minnesota,
Oh, definitely.
and the Eagles could easily win out. So how are you giving up on the 1 seed?
Yeah.
Plus a 40-year-old record. Yeah, I feel like you have to go for that.
Although he was on the guy, I can't remember his name. What's his name? The guy that holds the record.
Eric Dickerson.
Yeah, he was on WIP, and he said that he doesn't want Saquon to beat it because his son, who's 12, I think now, looks like he's going to be a phenom, and he said that if his son beats his record, that's the only way he would want his record to be broken.
Yeah.
I got to be
that-
honest. I wouldn't even want my son to break my record. I don't want any. If I had a record of some
Yeah.
sort, I wouldn't want anyone to break
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck you all. This is my
Yeah.
record.
Well, I guess he's saying that if anyone's going to break the record, let it be my
Yeah.
son. Yeah.
I get it.
I
but-
want Saquon to do it just
I do
because
too.
it'll make me feel so good because the Giants just exploded because they decided to go with Daniel Jones, let Saquon walk, rake to Philly. Saquon's having a career year.
Yep.
And then Daniel Jones requests a trade.
They
out
don't
of
even
New
have.
York.
They didn't request a trade. They just dropped him.
No, he requested it.
Now he requested a
Yeah.
trade, and then they put him on waivers.
He requested to be
No.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they put him on waivers.
Yeah.
Who
And then
who
once it-
signed him? By the way,
Minnesota.
Yeah. Minnesota. Yeah. He's a backup.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
And he said he's okay with it.
I'm surprised.
Why?
Why
you don't
wouldn't
want to, because who wants to be in New York?
Why wouldn't he went to the Raiders or something that need a fucking quarterback?
he said, and who knows, but he said he wanted to be on a team that would actually contend for the championship.
Oh, yeah.
Although I don't think
Well, I'm not
Minnesota's
s-
going to go.
Either do I. I mean, they're don't get me wrong, they're a good team, but I don't think they're gonna.
Although a lot of people
Make
are predicting it NFC champion, Minnesota and Eagles. So
I mean,
Oh,
I
really?
think Minnesota only has 2 losses, right?
Mhm.
They're only a game behind
Yeah,
Detroit,
they're like 10-2.
and they still play Detroit.
Yeah. Well, yep.
So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Fuck. There's a lot of 10-2s out there.
yeah, there
man.
is.
A lot of 10-2s.
But no one like our defense.
No, we're
Young
number 1,
and hungry.
and we're number 1.
the Eagles' defense is shockingly good.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
Like I thought they would have been lower half of the league coming into the year, and
Yeah.
I think they're ranked number 1 in
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
pertinent categories.
Well, it's
right?
our 2 rookies.
The secondary, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that what they're
Quinyon
called?
Mitchell and
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean.
DeJean.
Yeah,
Baby.
phenoms.
The only thing I'm a little worried about this week, though, is what's his name is out with a concussion.
Mitchell.
Reed Blankenship.
Oh,
yeah.
He's our other safety.
And
Mitchell. No. Yeah, Mitchell went out. He went out hurt
With a
too.
leg, yeah, but he came right
Is he
back
okay?
in. He came in.
And Smith is coming back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
This-
up in the air,
Is
but
it still?
it's likely that he's coming back.
Yeah.
But Goddard just went to IR too.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
but he
well,
isn't.
He hasn't been doing much for
No, they
us.
don't-
I don't think.
Calcaterra has been
I was like,
just fine backing him up.
Goddard had like one good game this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So Nicky doesn't know much about football.
Yeah, but
So-
I'm learning. I'm learning.
That's the point of the podcast, right?
That's the whole point. Is like you guys talk this stuff, I start taking it in, and then
Yeah, but you just sit there looking.
well, because I'm listening. I'm taking it all in.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley and AJ Brown are very good.
Yeah, they are.
I
Well,
think
that's the name I learned was Saquon Barkley.
I
didn't even say the last
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon
That's why I said Saquon
Barkley.
Barkley.
I think Jalen Hurts is very good, but I know your dad slightly disagrees.
I think he's average. I don't think he's top 5, but I think I would put him in a top 10 category.
They're saying he's top 5, but I don't.
I put him around 5, slightly behind. I mean, you can't.
I mean, you got to think Mahomes,
I mean,
Jackson, Allen. Who else is out there?
Burrows.
Joe Burrow.
I mean, Burrow's team is 4
Yeah,
and 9.
they're
Like,
trash.
Yeah, but
The team's trash, but he's still a great.
you're telling me
quarterback.
if a straight up trade Joe Burrow for Jalen Hurts, you wouldn't take it?
I got to think about that one. It's, to me, it's very close.
Not fantasy points wise.
No, quarterback. It's very close because Burrow's not mobile, so I don't know if the RPO like works into his game, and
That's
that's
true.
Yeah,
kinda-
but I think if Hurts wasn't mobile, he'd stay in the pocket more and throw more fucking touchdown passes instead of running for the fucking touchdown all the time.
I mean, I like the threat of a running quarterback just because you have now 3 options. Either throw the ball, dump it to the running back, or run it yourself.
Well, you remember Wentz, right?
Yeah.
Remember what happened to fucking him?
You remember when? You remember when? You
Yeah.
remember?
I
I
mean,
lost my mind.
I
Wentz
mean,
wa-
I don't know a lot about it, but I feel like it's like just another tool in the belt. Like you have this like secondary option,
Yeah.
to go with.
see, he knows his shit.
You know, what
It's
I mean?
actually
So
a
like-
third option.
Well, I'm
They
saying
don't
like
run those;
no,
they
no,
have to. So they're like the
No,
third.
but that's what I'm
option.
saying. Like if you're in the middle of a throwing play, like you're not running, you have a second option. Now he could be
And
like everybody's covered. This is an open spot. Let me go.
And
Well-
I feel like it opens up for the running back too, because are they
And-
going to hand it to him, or is Hurts going to take it?
And
Not-
it makes the defense have to worry about it.
9 out of 10 times they're running for their fucking life. So
I-
I don't think that's good.
I
But
understand.
I
I
get
understand
it.
that, but now it's not only do they have to worry about getting the ball to the receiver, and now they have to worry about him potentially taking off.
Yeah, and usually if you're a running quarterback, they have a spy for you. Usually,
Yeah, but then that opens up the secondary.
yes.
It's one
You-
less
you-
one less guy that can cover.
Yeah.
One less linebacker.
And when you have AJ
It's
Brown out
usually the
there,
linebackers that
when you have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith out
Devontae
there,
Smith, yeah.
I would cover them too before I put a spy out there for Jalen.
Now they have a spy for Jalen all the time. Most of the teams, there's always somebody, and obviously it's a linebacker, but I guess they read their eyes, to where he's going to go or what he's going to
Well,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like their number one job is to
to
read the eyes and
read
see
the
where
eyes,
it's
yeah.
going at.
I still refuse to believe that Jared Goff is actually very good.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him anywhere. I mean, I would put Jalen Hurts over him.
There we go. We got some Jalen love.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my
I
God.
like Jalen.
Yeah,
I just wish he
I'm
was
not-
better. Like his decision making,
Yeah, it's a
like
little
throwing the ball.
suspect.
Sometimes I'm like, why the hell did you just throw that ball?
Yeah, he's been significantly better not turning the ball over
Yeah.
after the first 4 weeks of the year.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
I don't even know who I mean, I'm trying to think of another. Like, I have top 4 right now, but I don't even know who I'd put on 5.
Wilson for Pittsburgh.
No,
No, not over
way.
Jalen.
I mean,
I mean,
no,
he's having
no.
a good year right now, but
Yeah.
not top 5.
No, I'm not saying to replace. To replace.
No,
Jalen.
but I'm not putting him over Jalen in the
No.
ranking either. So I want to put
I don't know. But
Wilson 5.
they should have beat Detroit.
They should have.
I mean, when he's healthy, I hate to talk about the enemy, but when he's healthy, Dak is on par with Jalen.
Yeah,
in,
nah.
in that same area.
Nah, no, he is.
He was
He-
front runner for MVP last year after
Dan,
like 12 weeks.
Dan,
Yeah.
just do me a favor. take the headset off and get the hell off.
Yeah, we'll do a picture of Damon.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Nah,
thought-
Dak.
I thought we were talking
is
objective
ass.
football.
I'll put
Dak
a,
is ass.
I'll put a picture of Damon with an air quote saying the Sixers are good.
Damn right.
Well, the Sixers are trash.
They
I'll,
are trash.
I will. I don't know if Damon usually defends them on the podcast.
Hard.
Like crazy.
I'll go the other way. The Sixers are absolute trash.
Maxie's not having a great year.
Yeah.
And Beeb's not playing every game.
It's Embiid.
Fuck you. And Beeb, whatever
Love
his
that he
fucking
says
name is.
Embiid.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Embiid. Who's the other? Stott. What do you call him?
Scott?
Scott.
You mean Bryson?
Yeah. Bryson Scott. He
Bryce
called him
Scott.
Bryson Scott. What do
And
you call
then,
Harper?
Bruce.
Bruce Harper.
His name, it's not Bryson.
It's Bryce.
It's not Bryce.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's Bruce.
Okay.
His real name is Bruce, but he enhanced it to make him sound.
It's a stage name.
There you go.
No. Why would he do that? He's
Who the fuck?
a
Who
multi-millionaire.
the fuck would name their kid Bryson?
There, you need more.
I don't think it's Bryson. I think it's just Bryce.
Oh, okay.
I like the name Bryce.
I thought he
Actually,
goes,
we knew a guy named Bryce. Not you, but I did.
Really?
I knew a guy named Bryce.
listen, he goes, do you need more whiskey? And I'm like, yeah. So I think he's gonna pour it.
Dude, it is
He
this
just-
angle.
He just hands it to me.
This angle to get to anything on this table is so awkward
It's
for me.
very,
here.
it's
Yeah.
very
It
difficult.
is difficult.
Yeah, I think it needs to go up higher.
Uh,
I think if it was higher, it'd be easier to get to, right? Or no?
no, I
No,
just think
I
it-
1,000%. If
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
this
if it was,
height,
like, right here,
it'd be
yeah.
much easier to get to.
100%.
Yeah.
It also
Yeah.
would be nice too if it was bigger, but unfortunately we can't do that.
Well, with the bottle here, I'm afraid of knocking it
Yeah.
over, so I'm like twisting my
We
arm
can move it.
backwards to put my glass.
I
down.
We can move
I
it.
only really put the bottle there when we do the main show because I had to grab it and show it.
Show it. That's why he
So
puts
I
it there.
Oh, you're not going to show it? The show?
No,
We don't-
we just smoke and drink on this. We don't talk about the.
We don't talk about the
you didn't
cigar.
do what I asked you to do, too.
We've already smoked these cigars on the.
Well, these cigars are very good, by the way.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal cigar.
A good one.
It's a good one. You know, I wanted to give you something nice.
Well,
Mine's falling apart.
Yeah, mine was, too. But I-
before we went on the air, we had quite a debacle with me even trying to light the cigar.
I thought cutting the cigar was the funnier part.
Which way?
he's like, huh?
And not only that, no offense, but it was embarrassing.
It was a little bit because
then
I mean, the cutter's unique. It's a unique cutter for sure.
Yes.
I've
But
never
there's a-
used a cutter.
There's a clear spot where you put the cigar.
Yeah.
It's
You
pretty
can't-
obvious.
You can't
miss
fuck
it.
that up.
Well, evidently you can.
Yeah, apparently.
a pink Whitney drinker does.
There you go.
Yeah.
If it was so embarrassing, we should have started rolling and put it on the air.
I don't even think we were rolling.
I don't
at
think
that
we were
point.
recording.
No,
If
we
we were
weren't.
rolling, I would play it. Oh,
We
man.
can recreate that.
We could, but
Well,
then
but
it's not as like
No, it's
honest.
not going to be. Yeah, it's not going to be
it's not
true.
authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I was looking for.
So yeah, I looked like an asshole trying to cut and light my cigar.
That was
I'm
hilarious.
not a cigar
Lighting-
guy, but I'm becoming one.
Well, you
get-
Lighting is a little different. Lighting the cigar, not like a lot of people go at it different ways. So it's kind of like something, unless you're taught it, it's kind of like you kind of just go. A lot of people just throw it up there and just light it. Toasting the cigar is like important and everything to get the cigar lit properly. But we don't have to get into that. But cutting it where it has a clear mark of where you put the cigar, that's different. I can hand it to a kid, and I'm pretty sure the kid would figure it out.
You know, we got two kids upstairs. Let's bring them down and find out.
I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna be like, Zep, where do you put the cigar?
Also, something that went under the radar, maybe the camera caught it, is at one point I had the cigar like here with a large ash, and the whole thing just fell off on my pants.
Happens all the time.
And I quickly,
I'm looking for it.
I quickly took like a handful of ash and and dumped it.
I'm gonna
over.
be looking for it.
That'll sure be in the camera. But anyway, you didn't burn the wire, did you?
No, it just
I'm messing with
it
you.
just that.
Let's see.
I've Ashton Nikki's drink one time.
Yeah, fucker.
Accidentally, I was going like this, and it just fell. And well, I was
He
going
didn't
like
even.
that.
He didn't even know. I don't even think you knew too. I just picked up the glass and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
So you did not continue to drink it.
No, obviously not.
I think he did.
I don't know why.
This
That'd
one
be
new,
gross.
this one New Year's, when we woke up the next morning, we paid my buddy. I won't name him on the air. like $40 if you would drink the cigarette cup of ash.
Oh,
God. Morning.
gross.
And he did it.
I did that.
$20?
No. I think it was like 40 or 50.
I did that one time because when we were younger, we always liked to play in my dad's old car, and he always had a Coke can where he would ash his cigarettes out, and I picked it up and drank it the one day, and it was the most disgusting thing in my life.
I mean, it would have been disgusting drinking his old ass Coke.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what was going on in my mind.
Your sister leaves half-empty Coke cans in my refrigerator constantly.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's just weird.
She says it wasn't her.
It goes flat.
She-
It will go flat.
I think it's one of the kids.
She did say it wasn't her, but I
It's
don't know
her.
why I would put Coke cans back in the fridge.
She'll leave them out. She'll never.
Let's
She'll
go
never
up in
take
let's go up in her room and count how many half
No.
drank cans are up there.
She actually just cleaned those.
Oh, okay. So
Hold
zero.
on. Slow down here.
There was 30 minimum.
No, what I'm saying is she would
Airing
not
out
take
her
a
laundry.
Coke and put it in the refrigerator
Yeah.
and save it for later.
Yeah.
She'll leave it out and then fucking just go get a new one.
Yeah, but you
It's-
think Chloe's doing that?
No, it's
Well, I think it's Chloe and
it's possible
your
that I
niece.
drunkenly was just like half-empty Coke back in the fridge.
Yeah,
you
That's possible.
Yeah.
Don't blame yourself. It was Amber.
Either way,
No. Amber would never do it. Trust me.
why not use the whole Coke?
Yeah.
Like if you pour half of it in one wine, pour half of it in the next wine.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
it's
that's
because-
another thing, too. Yeah, she puts it in her wine.
What I'm thinking is he was half drunk
Yeah.
and he found a couple Cokes that were full and put them in his fridge. Woke up the next morning and went, "What the fuck?"
That's a good father defending your daughter, but probably not.
But also, okay, if you drink wine and Coke and you use half a can in your wine glass, but then 30 minutes later you get a second glass, why not just use that other half?
I think this is because
like it's wasteful.
Amber, like growing up with Amber, she would leave half cans of Coke full because she wouldn't drink them fast enough and they get warm. Amber doesn't like warm Coke.
That's why
She
you put
won't
them in the
drink it warm.
fridge.
I know, but she
But then
won't
it
drink
gets
it
flat.
warm. So that's why she'll leave it and go get a new one. So I think it's just like a thing with her. Like if it's not warm, even though it's going in her, or if it's not cold going into her wine, which it doesn't fucking matter because you're destroying both drinks anyway,
Who puts Coke in their wine?
right? So
Oh, I hope you're
I think
watching
it's
this,
just
babe.
like I think it's just like a habit of hers where if it's warm, she won't drink it.
Yeah, she won't.
But even though you're pouring it into wine and ruining the Coke and wine anyway,
I mean,
It's what she likes.
I think red wine's disgusting, so I'd mix it
yeah.
with anything to make it better. But
nah,
to each their own.
I
Red
like
wine is
I like bitter red wines. I don't like sweet.
See, I mean, as you probably suspected,
You're an upside down diamond.
I'm the. Yesterday, Amber was
Dad,
like,
you not get it?
Yeah,
You know what an upside down diamond is?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, you
It's
don't.
a stupid drinky drink.
It's, no. It's
"Oh,
an upside down diamond
kidding.
is a
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Do a diamond right now. Put a diamond in your hand. All right, I'll do it
Oh.
for you.
It looks like a.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
turn it
I got
upside
you.
down.
Yeah, I got you.
Yesterday, your sister was like, you know, my brother, or I made fun of. Oh, I was making fun of my sister's ex-boyfriend. I was like, oh, you mean the gay guy? And they were like, she was like, you know, my brothers make fun of you and think you're gay, right? I said,
No,
yeah.
they don't.
I said, yeah, they say it to me.
We don't though.
When
Just
you,
your choice to drink.
when you said Pink Whitney, that's the first thought in my head. I was like, all right, makes sense.
You know they're only joking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I embrace the metrosexual fruity drink life.
I was gonna say other than that, like the way you dress and everything isn't metro.
I'm wearing sweatpants with ashes all over them right now.
You're
That's gonna be
you're
fun.
wearing a blue sweatpants with a bright green sweat shirt.
Well,
It's a Notre Dame.
it's Saturday. Even if they're not playing, Saturdays are always for the Irish.
What was I going to say? Was the ash dumped on you is going to be absolutely on the picture.
if it's on
gonna
there,
be on
I'm
the video.
zooming in as soon as it falls.
It's
It has
there.
to be. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was
too.
a fucking lump.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah,
You just didn't
yeah. I
mention
was
it?
like, nah.
I saw the mark.
I
I
wasn't.
saw the mark and I was like, what the
I wasn't
hell
gonna.
happened?
I wasn't going to embarrass you, but if you since you embarrassed yourself,
I'm plenty okay being embarrassed.
That's the point of this,
this is
podcast.
the point of this is just to roast the guest.
that's not true. You didn't roast Stevie,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
did you?
Yeah, we told about this taco story.
Oh, I guess I must not.
You
have
didn't
watched
watch
it.
that?
I did hear about the taco
You heard about
story.
the taco story?
Yeah, he took the taco off of
Yeah.
somebody.
If you want to know the taco story, you got to watch Stevie's podcast episode.
Yeah, it
I
was
will.
funny.
I will check that one out
Yeah.
because I'm very curious, but don't want to waste
Yeah,
the rest of the time on this podcast.
it's definitely
good.
definitely a funny
It
story.
was funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that story, I die laughing.
I met Stevie at your party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Jenna's brother.
Okay. Did
Um,
Did Jenna's cousin move out to Colorado yet?
Yeah.
yeah, but he was at that party.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just making sure because
Well, how
Jenna had
would
a couple
how
cousins
would,
there.
How would he know?
Jenna had a couple cousins. What?
No, I know. How would he know if his cousin was? If,
Because we talked about it.
Well, we talked about him moving out to Colorado. I just didn't know if he had
Yeah.
moved.
yeah,
yet.
but that was at the
Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
I know, but wasn't he out? Wasn't he out there already?
I don't think
he
so.
He came back for a second.
No, he drove back from New York,
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
that is
okay.
accurate.
but I think he is out there now. Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, those LCR dice with the wild on them, I proposed it to my family for our Christmas LCR game, and everybody seems on board.
Yeah.
I mean, it's smart. Like you're saying, like do it with a Christmas present.
Well, no, I'm saying we play LCR with like 30 people at the Christmas party every year, but with the wild on the dice, that's new.
Oh
We've never had those before.
Ah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that wild. It's.
I
Like,
wasn't
it's
even
nice.
aware of them until your party.
Yeah. Well, that was like I've always seen people play with just like regular dice, and they would just write L and C in on the dice itself.
I've never even heard of the freaking game.
Well, for anybody who doesn't know, LCR is left, right, center. It's a
I had
dice.
no idea.
It's a dice game. It's like a dice game where you can win some money.
It was fun.
It's
So-
fun. Yeah. It's all luck.
We played with dollars, but I was watching a lot of people. They play with like quarters and stuff like that.
So you start with $3. You have 3 dice. Left, right, center, and a dot, and in their version, a wild. Left, so say you roll 1L, 1C, 1R. Left, you pass $1 to the left. Right, you pass $1 to the person on your right. Center, you put a dollar in the center. The game ends when only one person has money, and then they get
But
the
but
whole
if you
center
run
pot.
out of money, you're not out yet because
Yeah.
the person to your left can pass
Could.
one to you.
Yeah, you could have to
or
pass one to
right
you.
or left could pass you $1.
So if you lose all your money on the first roll,
You're
are
still
you
in.
out?
No,
No.
you're still in.
Well, no. If you lose all your money on the first roll, and then the next person, you don't get any money.
No, you're still in. You're still in the whole entire game
until the whole place
until one person
until
gets the
whoever's
money.
in there.
Yeah. But you don't roll if you don't have money. You don't roll. And then if you only have like $1 or $2, you only get 1 or 2 dice. So the only time you get 3 dice is when you have $3 or more.
$3. Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have
It's-
$2, you get
it's-
2 dice. $1,
Right.
1 dice.
It's
Got it.
interesting. Like the beginning of the game is a little boring, but then once it gets towards the end and it's
Yeah.
like actually competitive, like at that point it's like who's gonna win, and you can come back from it. Both times I won. I came back with having nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing. Came back with $1 and won the game.
So what's the maximum amount of money?
Well, it depends on how
If you're
play.
only playing
if you're playing
$1,
dollars, it depends on how many people are there.
Yeah,
So
it
we
sounds
had
It's
boring.
$3 a
Oh,
person.
we had 10
It'd be
people.
like $5.
Well, like at our family party, we usually have legitimately like 30 people playing. So even at $3 a person, it's still
Yeah,
that's still
that's good.
$90 in
Yeah,
the pot.
$90 bucks. Yeah, yeah,
91s. You gotta have
Yeah.
a fun night with that.
yeah. Right.
Yeah, right?
I like
sounds
where
like
your
a-
head went there.
Sounds like a stripper.
That's what he was.
Insinuating.
applying
He was insinuating
That was the
Okay.
insinuation.
Okay,
I'm
glad you picked that up, Dad.
no,
pretty smart.
yeah, but it is fun. But it's when it's down to like the last few people, that's when the game's like it gets intense and it's more exciting.
Because the person to the left of someone rolling is like screaming left. The person to the right is screaming
Maybe
for
we'll
right.
do it this Christmas because we're here.
Nope, that's out.
We're doing this Christmas.
I'm not bringing a stripper pole in.
I don't want a stripper pole.
You guys can come to my aunt's Christmas party and play the
What day is it?
we always do it the Saturday after Christmas. So I think
Oh, I don't think I'm on call.
I
I'm
think
on
that's
call.
the 28th this
Yeah.
year.
28th. Yep. We're going.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna destroy
Just let us
them.
know what time you're playing the game. Is
Yeah,
That's
show
when
up
we'll show up.
right before the game. She lives up in Harleysville, so it's a bit of a hike.
no, that's right
Not
next
for
to
us.
us.
Close
yeah,
to
next
you.
door to
That's
us,
right.
yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah, that's right next to us.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, you guys definitely could come. I forgot you lived
Yeah.
That's
close
like
to there.
10 maybe 15 minutes
Yeah.
from us.
All right, we'll sleep at your house.
Yeah.
You're more
Come
than
on
welcome. I mean, if you want to sleep on that couch again,
I got to find a better way to sleep on that couch.
I showed you the better way.
Do you have an air mattress?
Probably somewhere.
I was gonna say, bring an air mattress, throw Amber on the couch, and you sleep on the air mattress.
I got a lot of stuff in my apartment I don't even know about. I'm sure there's an air mattress.
The real question that I got for you is so you used to be a pit boss, right? In the casino. What I'm not 100% sure what a pit boss does. What is that?
Basically stand behind the dealers in a suit, and oversee everything. Make sure the dealers aren't fucking up.
Making
Not
nobody's-
overpaying.
Making sure nobody's cheating.
Well, also like you got to rate the players when they're rated players. They have cards. You got to make sure they're getting the accurate rating for how long they're playing and their average bet size, stuff like that, because that all accounts for how many comps they get. And people, like people in the casino just I'm never going back to the casino. People just you've never seen a more miserable group of people in your entire life. I mean, 60% of the people there are losing their life savings on a daily basis, and then they're bitching at you because they want comps for food because they lost your money, and you're dealing with all of that.
Have you had like ever like a really crazy, like, do you have a crazy story? Like something that's happened?
The craziest thing I ever saw in the casino was I was flooring a blackjack section one time, and a police officer walked in, and he's got his phone up. He's looking at a picture, and he comes up to this guy, and he's like, "Hey, is your name Joe Smith?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm Joe Smith." And he goes, "Okay, I don't think the cop even knew what to like ask him." He goes, "Let me ask you something." He goes, "What day do you think it is?" He goes, "It's Tuesday." He goes, "It's Thursday. Please call your wife. She reported you missing this morning."
Holy shit! So
Swear-
he's been there.
swear
He's
to
been there
God,
for
the
like
dude-
3 days.
The dude had been in the casino for 3 days, just lost track of life.
Oh my
And
god,
thought it was still Tuesday.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is
He
a
must have
crazy
been
story.
doing good though. Then 3 days.
Yeah, if you're there for 3, either that or you lost your entire life savings,
he's-
like you said.
I mean, you
gotta help him out with that.
because it's tilting.
Yeah, when it
Now
when
you
it
gotta
burns
take
like
that wrapper off.
You want to? Oh yeah.
Oh,
One, pull the wrapper off,
got it.
and then when it burns uneven like that, you take the side that's longest and point it down.
Point it down.
So like,
What do you mean?
yeah, like that,
When you
Oh,
smoke it,
like that.
and then
Yeah.
just leave it, and then just leave it like that for a little bit, and then it will correct itself.
it'll fix itself.
Getting my cigar lessons today.
What was your favorite game to I guess pit boss?
To oversee.
Probably most of the Asian games. I love Asian people.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they're my favorite type of people.
What game is
That's
is
weird.
it?
Like Baccarat, Pai Gow Poker, Pai Gow Tiles.
Yeah.
They're always happy. They're always having fun. They seem to have infinite money for some reason.
They have a lot of money. Yes, they do.
And I honestly, every white person, black person, Indian person in the casino is a
Brian?
miserable prick.
Brian?
Yeah.
The Asians are having fun. They all know each other. They're all having a blast. They're all drinking.
Yeah.
They're all. I generally prefer to be in the Asian section.
They have unlimited money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
I like the
Well,
I like
they are
Ultimate
like
Poker.
they are like the
Oh.
richest. What is the culture?
Culture.
They have they're like the richest culture in America.
Yeah, Ultimate Texas, you can definitely win some money on.
It's fun.
I'm a slots guy, even though I lose all my money. That and roulette. I like playing roulette, but I only play the black and red.
See, I play the numbers because I used to gamble a lot more than I do now. I used to go to AC probably every other week and stay for a couple days, but kind of tone that back
you
a
knew
little
how
bit.
to you knew how to play.
I mean, there's no way
Well,
to know how to play.
Yeah.
The casino always has the edge. You just get lucky or you don't.
Not only that, he's not rich, so he apparently he's
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, right.
He could be sitting on $1 million right
Yeah, he
now. We
could
don't
be.
know.
You don't
Could
know.
I'm broker now than I've ever been in my life. But that's because I just shelled out $6,000 for CDL school.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all.
but that's awesome. Now you're gonna get a job that pays well.
That's the plan. Everything I've been offered so far is like working overnights and out on the road, and I'm not doing that because that's why I quit the casino because I didn't want to work nights anymore.
Yeah.
But it'll come.
Yep.
That's
I just gotta wait.
Yeah,
You
that's
got to wait it out.
that is the tough job about
Yeah.
trucking is like whatever job's there is what you pretty much either got to take or you got to find a sweet gig.
Well, if you could take a job with the chance that you can get what you really want.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might have to do that.
Yeah, you got to put in your time.
Yeah.
Well, my coworker's husband, he owns his own truck, and I mean he's probably still paying out that truck, but
of course.
but he does jobs like certain jobs. Like she would tell me he would go to like drive to New York. It's a 3-hour drive. He would be there, pick something up, drop it off, 3 hours back. But he would make like $2,000 in that day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The only problem is that $2,000 has to go towards gas,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all that stuff.
all that stuff.
But that's just one day of driving.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
You know what I mean?
So the owner operator thing, my buddy does that. He owns his own truck. He actually just paid it off. Like 4 years ago, he was trying to talk me into trucking. He was telling me he's making, he cleared over $300,000 on the year, et cetera, et cetera. Now, well, so what happened was during COVID, when everyone was getting all their free money,
Mm-hmm.
everyone bought their own trucks.
Yeah.
So when loads used to pay, $4.50 a mile, something like that, it was a sweet gig.
Yeah.
Now that everyone owns trucks, everyone's underbidding each other.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
people are like it is not a good time to be an owner operator right now.
Yeah.
I heard it's turning around, but my buddy who was making $300,000 a year, last time I talked to him, said he hadn't actually made money, like literally hadn't made money in like 4 months because
Wow.
they're paying so low for the loads that everything he made was going back into truck maintenance.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a
That's nuts.
strike recently? The trucker strike? In
No, it was a bus.
I want to say
what?
New York
Oh.
or
I thought
maybe
that was-
California.
I thought that was the crates, the shipping yard.
Oh yeah. Oh
Didn't the shipping yard go on strike and there was like a huge like scare that we weren't
Yeah.
going to have
yeah.
like
You weren't
food?
going to get the shit. You weren't going to get the product. I thought it was trucking, but
don't know.
I guess I'm wrong.
But we have a guy, because I work at the post office. We have a lot of contract drivers out that own their own vehicles and they work for like
Yeah.
delivering parcels from like a processing center to the office. And that guy said that he makes like $150,000 a year. I mean, he could be bullshitting. I don't know the truth or whatnot, but he'll own a couple trucks and he'll have employees under him running his fleets too.
So the postal service doesn't have their own drivers.
No,
They
no, we do.
subcontract that?
No. We have our own, but there's like companies like Nugistics or like DHL that will hire people or hire contract drivers to
You always
deliver
need help.
to the post office. But he says but the only problem with that is that he might make $150,000 a year, but he's working a ton. So that's also an issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just saying that like it can be beneficial, but like the startup's hard because you have to put in so many hours to get to that point or whatnot.
Not only that, you need the seniority, or
Well, that doesn't work with like owner operators. Like you don't have a seniority thing. I mean, I guess other than like
yeah, but I mean
bidding on jobs and shit.
Yeah,
The maintenance on the trucks is insane if you own your own truck too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You blow a tire, it's like $1,500 for one new tire.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Have you ever looked into the post office?
Actually, yeah, I look at those job boards frequently.
Yeah, because those truck drivers are straight in career like employees. Like you get paid benefits and all right off the bat. But the only problem that I could see with that is that because the post office is a seniority based business, that you would get the shit routes being new.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So it might not be great. You might have to you might like if you do it, you might have to do the
Overnights.
not overnight, but like you would have to go in at like 1 a.m. You know what I mean? Which I guess is overnight. I don't know how that really works, but you know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Like a 1 to 10 type of.
Yeah. But because there are other drivers that like the afternoon drivers, like they have this. I think they have the sweet gig because they're just working in the afternoon, and you'll be working till like 7, 8 o'clock at night or something.
I'll tell you what, when I was on grave shift at the casino, which was 2 a.m. to 10 a.m., I very much enjoyed on my Friday going and like getting home at 10 a.m. and starting drinking.
Yeah, right.
Walking over to the bar at 10:30 in the morning.
There's nobody there.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
So you could be at peace.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. Yeah, I
You'd be
know.
surprised.
Well, there wouldn't be a lot of people there. How's that?
So one time I signed the early out list, which you can do at the casino, and maybe you'll get out, maybe you don't. But I got out at 7 in the morning. I went home, had a couple drinks. This was on like a Thursday. Walked over to Sparky's. Are you familiar with Sparky's?
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock in the morning. I was probably the 13th person in the bar.
Really?
They were jumping.
I was gonna say, when I worked Sundays at the post office up in the Telford Sodderton area, there was a bar that opened up at 7, and when we worked there, we would show up at 4 in the morning, and we only worked like 4 or 5 hours. But the one time we got done early, and it was 7 o'clock, and we were like, it was like during holiday or whatnot, so we're like, yeah, let's go hang out and go drink, and we showed up there. Same damn thing. We were like, the bar was packed at 7 in the morning. I thought it was disgusting. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, the only reason I'm up right now is because I had to work.
Yeah. I thought, nope. The people that go there, either they just got done work or they have a serious alcoholic problem.
The people that looked there were old. They had to be retired. I think that's just what it was. Is they were retired. They have nothing to do. They wake up.
They go there
5 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock, they're at the bar.
Rather go to the bar than listen to their wife bitch at them all day.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's I was just going to say that.
I think
I'm shocked at you. You're not a fucking Rover every time.
I should fucking be there.
you're way too close to the Rover to
I
not
know.
be there
Not
more than
be
you
there.
are.
I think if they had better food there, I probably would be there more.
Well, back in the day,
food
man, do you
sucks.
remember when they had?
they had the
I think they
best food.
still have it, but the
Nah.
Cajun bites.
Yeah, they still have them.
When we
Yeah.
but when they
When
first
they
opened up there,
when they first had the Cajun bites, yeah,
those
they
things were
fucking-
so good.
Now they're okay.
Yeah,
They're okay.
yeah, but they didn't touch like how they used to.
I
be.
just
Yeah.
wish they never got big like they did and they stayed in that little like
I
cove.
far preferred the old
Yes.
Rover to the new
Yes.
Rover.
Yeah.
Their wings were 100 times
Oh, yeah.
better.
100 times.
But you also got to remember that it was a different cook back then. It was probably
Yeah.
an older guy that
Yeah.
knew what the fuck he was doing. Now you got kids out here trying to fry up wings.
It's
You
not
get-
only
you
that.
get
And
raw wings.
they probably don't want to work either.
Yeah.
I guarantee you the guy that cooks back there has a chef hat on.
Yeah,
You fucking no.
yeah. He ain't no chef.
Not at a dive bar.
Yeah.
No, I know, but he's got one of those fucking
Yeah.
big chef hats. Yeah.
Yeah, but that might
That's
just
not
might-
what you need at a bar.
that might be their policy though.
He probably makes everyone call him chef.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Wing-
just saying.
wing-
I'm a chef.
Wing
When
chef.
you used to have the fat guys back there with the fucking the t-shirt on,
Yeah.
yo, they
Their
were,
chest hair hanging out.
yeah, they were the best cooks.
Oh yeah.
I remember Sundays at the old Rover used to be $3 cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go there. I'd stay there from noon till shit. Like
I used to go there.
midnight.
I used to
forget
go there.
the-
I used to go there a lot.
We went there one time with Uncle Mark when they were doing like a wing special,
Yeah.
a wing and beer special, and we sat there at the old Rover and
All
ate like it
yeah.
might have been like all you can eat wings or something
It
like
might have
that
been. It might have been.
because they had like ridiculous deals, like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
And their
It's-
wings
it's-
were the best.
they were the best.
The best.
Yep.
And what's the favorite? What's the best sauce they had?
Gourmet.
Gourmet, baby.
They still are really good.
Yeah.
but you got to eat them there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody need this?
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you
I don't
have
even
to.
think
You
I
you
used
can't
touch it.
you can't order gourmet wings and have it delivered to your house. You can't do that. You got to eat them there.
Yeah.
The gourmet is fucking amazing.
So
Yeah,
you-
that sauce is phenomenal.
So you would get delivery from the Rover that's in your backyard?
Yeah. No, no,
No,
he would go-
no,
he would
what
order-
I'm saying is,
we
I
would
would
order
order it. And I
pickup.
would walk back and go get it.
We'll go get it. We always
You can't
ordered.
do that.
I wouldn't put
Yeah.
it past them though. They would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would.
We would order it, go there, and the boys would sit there and have a couple shots, and then we would come back.
Then we come back. Yeah.
I
But we do the pizza place.
You order delivery.
Pendel.
Yeah, Pendel. Like it.
Oh yeah.
We order Pendel.
Yeah, but that's a little bit farther. You got to cross the train track, then you got to cross basically like a highway.
yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much got to drive there.
Remember the one time we walked to the bar down that way with Tony?
Which one? Paulie's?
Paulie's, yeah.
Paulie's
Yeah.
with Tony.
Yeah.
No, was it? No, that was Damon.
It was Damon. Yeah.
That was the shittiest bar I've ever
What
been
is
in.
Paulie's called now?
I think it's still called Paulie's.
It's
No,
still Paulie's.
I think it's. I
Nah, it's
They
changed.
changed it.
think it has
Yeah.
a new name. Yeah.
I just remember
Yeah.
sitting in there being like, "This is a piece of shit."
Yeah.
I
Smoke. There was so much smoke around you. I was like, I gotta
Damon-
fucking. I walked in with a headache.
Yeah, when Damon was drinking, he loved that place.
Yeah.
He loved
Yeah.
being over there and all this stuff. And I remember walking in and being like,
what
It was
fuck?
horrible.
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" I was like, "This place." One, the place was disgusting,
Yeah.
and then two, you're just like looking at the people. You're like, "I'm gonna fucking,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking
Well,
die." I was like, "I'm gonna fucking die in here."
Actually, when you go in there, you got to be worried
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean,
Even now.
lucky for us, it was only a few people, and most of them sat at the bar when we were there. There wasn't that many. We
And then I think we
stayed by
did-
like the pool.
I think we
by
did a
the pool
couple of
table.
Jello shots too, because I think they did a deal with a Jello
Yeah.
shot or something.
Yeah,
The bar by me, Taps, always has $1 Jello shots.
Yeah,
I don't know how strong they are, but if you do 30 of them, then
yeah.
you'll get there.
Wait until you go. Wait until you go to Guys Weekend down in Betterton. They have a little VFW.
VFW there. Yeah.
And they have Jello shots there.
Yeah.
And,
And they have $2 Bohemian. What are they? Bohemian
I think it's Bohemian. I don't know.
National Bohemian.
Yeah, there you go.
We call them Natty Bows.
Oh, yes.
It's the best beer.
I think they're pretty strong too, right?
I think
they're
it's like
5%,
normal. I think it's
yeah.
5%.
I thought they were like 8% for some reason.
no, but they're phenomenal,
And it's $2.
and they're $2. So you walk out of there.
Say no more.
And
You
not-
walk out of there drunk with $20,
and not
easily.
just that, they have a deal where like if you buy 5, you get a 6th one free, or it's buy 4, get a 5th one free, or something like that.
No, I think it's by 5 because so
Yeah.
it was like $10 or something.
Yeah,
What's that other bar that you were talking about? The Dolphin something? Or, there's another.
Oh,
You guys were talking about another
it was
bar
the,
down
the
there.
Island Bar.
fuck, I don't know.
I don't remember
Jellyfish
which one.
rolls.
Jellyfish
or
rolls.
jellyfish
Joel's.
Joel's,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, because your sister was saying that the only bar there is the VFW, and then you guys were talking about that other
Yeah.
one.
The other
the
one,
VFW is the best one.
yeah,
That's where you
the-
just go and get shit faced, and then
The VFW is like right next to their house. You take
Yeah.
a golf cart, drive down there. You're right there. The
I'm-
Jellyfish Joel's you have to take a boat to. Well, I guess you don't. I
you
guess you
can
could drive to it, but like
we take the boat.
yeah, we take the boat,
Yeah.
dock the boat, and get off.
Always take the boat when it's an option.
Yeah.
Who drives the boat home?
Stevie,
Oh,
He's sober.
he doesn't
well,
drink.
now he's sober, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about before.
And now we got Damon that's sober.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Two drivers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust Damon
I
driving a
wouldn't
boat.
trust
though.
Damon driving a boat
No,
either.
thank you. No, thank you.
That driving a boat is like you need some knowledge to it.
You
man.
need to know
You
what-
could really
yeah.
fuck somebody's
You
day
could
up
hurt somebody.
Well,
if you hit that wave wrong.
I didn't realize how much was involved. That you need to know like the tides and
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
areas
Which-
get like
yeah.
like shallow at certain points.
how to ride like when a wave's coming towards you, how to actually ride it instead
Yep.
of just driving. Because if you drive through it, you're going
yeah.
yeah,
and just smacking.
we've done
and,
that a couple times.
Well, yeah, but I think he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
You can spill your drink that way.
Well, the one time we were fishing out in the Schuylkill down in the city though, by the airport, and we were in his little tin boat, his first tin boat, and we're driving. He's got the little motor on it. It was me, him, and Jenna, and we were driving. Oh, was it Jenna? Yeah, I think it was. And all of a sudden, this tugboat comes right by us, and you know the wake off of them.
Yeah.
They're fucking ridiculous. So remind you, the fucking boat's not even like this big. And he's flying, and all of a sudden this wave comes. He's like, "Oh shit!" We go, "Yo, dude!" We jump out of the fucking boat. We're out of the boat, and then slam back down. I was like, "Good thing we didn't fucking miss the boat."
Yeah, that shit would have sucked.
He could have ended up in the water.
Well, those waters, the tide there, you would probably end up dead because it's too fast.
Oh, we're all glad that didn't happen.
I'm not.
Well, you may not be, but I'm kidding.
That's unreal.
I'm kidding.
Nah, that was a good time though.
Is that you might not be.
So all the bars down there at that beach are kind of on the water.
That one,
not the
jellyfish,
VFW. The
jellyfish
VFW 's island.
Joel's is on the water. But yeah, the VFW is like on little maybe like 4 blocks up from the beach.
Yeah,
That's so cool. Pulling up in a boat
Yeah.
and going
yeah.
into a
Drop
bar.
it. It was the coolest thing
Cool
ever.
as fuck.
There's
The only thing I didn't like is you jumped out of the boat and
And it's
because you
muck.
had it. Well, it's muck, but then you also have to carry your wallet, your phone,
Yeah.
So like you're holding your phone and wallet like this. and
Well,
you're like,
well, that's
hoping not
where
to fall.
we docked. They do have docking on it, like on an actual dock, but you have to get there. Like it's so
no, I
it's
think
already
they're
done.
paid docks.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I thought it was just
I think
people
it's
pull
no.
up
I think
and go.
people are own. I think people own those.
It's
Oh.
probably like an annoying no wake zone too. Where you
Yeah,
have to like
yeah.
drift out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it
drift
takes
out,
you,
yeah.
it takes you a half hour
Yeah.
to.
Anytime you're near
get
a
away
dock,
from the
it's
bar.
no wake.
It's no wake anywhere. Yep.
But it's a good time. I've been trying to get him to go but he can't do. He can't do boats.
Really?
I could do a boat if you could see the
Yeah,
land.
he could do it
But
on.
if you
he could do it
go
there.
and there's no land,
You
gonna
could
get
do it on the
seasick.
set.
I was gonna say what you're describing to me. You can probably see the land the whole time, right?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
river. It's a river.
All right,
It's not.
we're going this year. You and I, first time.
No,
Oh, you're coming.
He
You're
won't
coming.
go.
We're doing
I've
it
been trying to get him
and
for
you're
years.
coming.
I would go.
Yeah, you
oof.
you can get the bed with Joey.
It's not that.
No, you'd have a good time. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun, and then you just do your thing. You don't have to go on the boat if you don't want to. We could all just hang out at the house. Some people hang out at the house. Some people go on the boat. Some
Can
people
you
go on the
fish
boat.
off the land?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fish right off the dock.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Is there any golf involved?
I don't know if do
We-
they have golf
we-
course up there.
There is, but it's like I think it's like an hour drive.
Oh yeah, no, never
Yeah.
mind.
We were gonna do it this year, but no one brought their golf
Yeah.
clubs.
The
I
only-
don't. It might not be an hour. I think it might be like a half hour, 45 minutes.
The only problem with being there is the speed limits make it feel like you're driving forever, to
Forever.
get anywhere.
It's like 15 and
Yeah, it's like crazy, and the cops there are insane. So you have to drive the speed limit, or they're gonna pull you over. But like even to get to the one shop they have there, they call it's called Molly's. They like it feels like a half an hour drive, even though it's only like 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
But you feel like you've been driving for.
But there's
half an hour.
also clay shooting range up there that we could always hit, which is fun. We have two. I mean, he has a shotgun, and their dad has a shotgun.
Do you
so-
have to have your own gun?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I
we
don't
can
think
rent
you
one.
can rent one.
I don't know.
I don't
though.
know. We
I don't-
didn't.
never
We
did.
didn't rent one. We had their. We just used their.
Yeah, I'd
guns.
be surprised if you couldn't.
We
rent.
might be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it's it's fun.
Because
you
we
know?
don't have shotguns, so we would have to rent them.
No, we would just use the two of theirs.
Oh, you can get them?
But they're
We
going to
would
be
be-
there.
they would be there.
okay.
If we're going clay shooting, they're coming. He's
Oh,
coming.
that's even better.
That's what they're all
Yeah,
about.
we would just use their gun. And
That's fine.
a lot of times, everyone, one person would go up, the other person's hitting the button, shooting
Yeah.
them out.
Really?
Yeah, and you can take your you pay for the amount of clays you want to shoot,
Yeah.
so you don't have to be like you don't have a
fast.
time limit. So like if we had 5 guys there, we could just sit at one. You can sit at one station the whole time if you really want to, but they have like multiple different stations.
So when you go there, they don't charge you for a time limit or
no,
anything?
no, you
You
pay
just
for
gotta buy the bullets, and then how
Bullets
many
and the
clays
clays
you want.
Yeah,
So I've never gone clay shooting before. If you miss the target, can you
lose
go
the clay.
pick it up and bring it back
No,
and
it
shoot it
shatters
again?
when it hits the floor.
Yeah, as soon as it hits the ground, it shatters.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
When I
you
went,
couldn't go out there.
Yeah,
or,
no,
or
no,
you don't want to
no.
go out
Yeah, you
there.
don't want
yeah. When I went, I hit one clay on our test trial, and then we played a game, and I missed every single one.
Oh my God.
I was in first all the way up until the end because me and Stevie ended up tying, and then they picked my worst,
Shot.
yeah, my worst one,
Yeah.
and that's the reason why I lost.
Uh,
He was too scared. Steve E was too scared.
he's a pussy.
I thought it was
I might
funny.
tell him you said
I'm
that.
kidding, Stevie.
I thought it was funny because the one that I hit was the where we were standing when it shot. You stared in the sun,
Yeah.
so you couldn't even see it, and I hit it.
Oh, was that an excuse?
No, I hit it.
Oh, you hit it.
Well,
Oh,
what's
The ones where I could see them perfectly fine, I couldn't hit.
what's funny on how you miss so many, because a shotgun shell, when you
Yeah,
shoot it,
it's-
it sprays like this. You should be able to get one of them to fucking hit it.
So
But you do miss a lot.
So what happens is when it shoots, you have to lead the shot because
Yeah.
when you pull the trigger, it's obviously going to be past
Gotta
where you
move.
pull
Yep.
the trigger.
Yep.
I think when they were telling me this, they weren't really explaining like exactly like how far or distance. So I think I was leading the shot too much. So I think I was shooting it or not enough. So I think I was shooting it and the clay was way past where it was going.
Oh.
yeah,
You know,
you just suck.
but I was hard. I was actually really shocked at how bad I was.
I'm going again. One of my vendors are taking me and
Taking you out.
2 other supervisors out for it. It's gonna be fun.
Is there clay shooting around here or around you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know there's one up in Allentown.
Yeah.
So half hour 45.
That's the only problem. Like everything I've like even like shooting ranges. I don't even know any shooting ranges really near us that are outdoors. So I don't even know. Like I know a lot of shooting ranges that are all indoor.
Yeah.
But you can't because I started like thinking like I started watching a lot of guys like do like long range shooting, like 100 meters out or
With a
100 yards
sniper?
out with like a bolt action rifle, and because then I was like, yo, that would be a lot of fun to like start training into that and getting really good at that. And I was like looking at like outdoor ranges and I couldn't find anywhere other than like driving 2 hours to get to it.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of indoor ranges around here.
I'd imagine there's a few outdoor ranges in the Poconos, right?
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah,
probably
but that's like
Poconos.
that's 2 hours away.
Or
Unlike
more.
The Poconos
Or
is 2
more.
hours
Or more.
away.
I feel like
Is
you
Yeah.
are much closer to the Poconos than we are
Yeah, I
where we
thought it
sit
took
right
us
here.
an hour.
I think it was like an hour, maybe. But like where you need to go, it could be 2 hours,
Guess.
But that's,
think you're
I mean,
over-
I try to look, but
overdramatic
we
there.
even talked to the people that at your work, and they were asking like, is there any outdoor ranges? Because they couldn't find any either.
If
Who?
anybody
That one
watching
resident
knows of
at
any
your
outdoor ranges, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But no, I mean, even shooting indoors is fun. You can still shoot an AR. You can still shoot
Right.
shotguns, pistols. It's just that you can only go out like what 50 yards, maybe not even like 30 yards or something, or is like the longest indoor range I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got to wrap it up here. We're cutting close to running out of time.
I
Here.
would like to try like a sniper.
Yeah, I want to.
That'd be
Bolt-
pretty fucking
Well,
badass.
well, not
Sniper
like-
rifle, yes,
Yeah.
that would be a lot of fun to shoot.
would
not
be.
like a 50 cal. That'd be
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah.
But
Looking down the scope.
yeah, yeah, that would cost a lot of money to do.
It's okay. We got a lot of money coming 2025.
Did I tell you? So
Go Peppy.
before we wrap
Wrap
up, I was watching or this one gun website. They do a lot of YouTube videos and stuff. It's called Classic Firearms. They do a lot gun giveaways like all the time, and one of the gun giveaways was a 50 cal sniper. It was the do you ever play Call of Duty or know anything about Call of
Yeah.
Duty? So it was their like intervention sniper on Call of Duty. It was like their make of the intervention
Really?
sniper. Yeah. It was a 50 cal sniper and they were giving it away. And I put in for it and I was like, what? Like if I had a 50 cal sniper, like I would never get to use it. It would just sit on a shelf. And then the ammo for it's like ridiculously
I
expensive.
can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, they run those sportsman bingo things around
Yeah.
here all the time that I frequently
They
go
do that
to.
up. They do that up in Betterton too.
Yeah.
I want to try it one time.
I never win anything, but
Yeah.
people do.
Yeah.
The last one I went to was in like Fairless Hills. I swear to God, there was 600 people there. So
I would bet.
your chances were 1 in 600 of winning anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is like nothing.
And then if you tied,
Never know.
like that's why you never know. But if you tied, so a girl we were with in our group actually won one, but like 3 other people got bingo at the same time. So their tiebreaker was you go up and you draw a card, and highest card wins. So the shittiest part was actually it was only one other person that got the bingo. So they went up. He drew the card first. He got a 4. She's like, oh shit, I'm obviously gonna
I'm
win.
gonna
Gonna
win
win.
for sure.
2.
That's always the worst. That's always the
funny.
worst.
That's funny though.
Yeah.
Oh god. But anyway, thanks than for hanging out.
Yeah, thank
joining
you.
our podcast. We
Thank
really
you very much
appreciate
for
it.
having me. I'd love to do it again.
Yeah,
It was
for
fun.
sure.
If I was entertaining enough.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
man. You got
If-
some good stories, man.
We're gonna have to review it later, and we'll let you know.
We'll let you know. Yeah.
Our people will contact your people.
I will have a new extremely drunk story for the next one.
Yeah.
Like one per podcast, which
Yeah, right.
carry us through about 27 podcasts.
But yeah,
But
thanks so
anyway.
much, man. I appreciate it.
Sweet.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And like Dan said, if you know any outdoor ranges in the Bucks County, Montgomery area, let us know. We want to know. We definitely want to go out and shoot some long range rifles. So, and I guess that's it, guys.
Peace.
All right,
Have a
see
good
ya.
one.
Bye.
Peace.